Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today you won't believe what I'm about to show you. I have something very special to share with all of you to start the new year with new projects and with something amazing. I would like to show you how you can make this beautiful cover up long cardigan love coat. How can we call it? I love the stitch, I love the leaves and how the stitch draw these beautiful details here. I will give you the step by step, and well, before we start, please let's subscribe, it's completely free. Well, for this long cardigan and cover up, I will use 500 grams of this yarn. It's medium weight yarn, it's number 4, and I will use a hook of 3.5 millimeters. I will make it all in black, and well, I will give you all the steps. Let's start. Well, the base of this cardigan, instead of making base chains, we will make eyes, okay? So to make the eyes, we are going to make first 4 chains, and then we will come back to the first stitch and make right there a double crochet. You see? So this is the first eye. So we consider this an eye. So again, we will repeat. So 3 chains, and again when we are started here in the first eye, we will insert the hook and a double crochet. Again 3 chains, and again we will make a double crochet. Like this we will continue until we have 40 eyes. Well, look, I finished to make. Here I have 40 eyes, okay? This will be the top, this will be my neck. So now look, after we have the 40 eyes that we want, we will continue. I will go up with 1, 2, 3 chains. I will insert the hook in the first eye. I will make right there the first double crochet. I will make a second one. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, all of them in the same eye, you see? Then yarn over and we will skip one eye, and in the next one we will make a double crochet. We are making these double crochets out of 3 crochets. So again, 3 double crochets inside, then 3 chains, and again in the next space 3 double crochet, all of them in the same space. So here we have 2, 3, and well, now we will repeat what we made at the beginning. Then 5 chains, we will skip the next eye, and in the next one we will insert the hook and make again 3 double crochet. So then after this we will repeat and make, after this segment of 3 double crochets, we are going to make 3 chains and then one more segment and then 5 chains, and this is like the sequence will go in this row. Can you tell? Okay, so let's continue. Here we have 2 double crochet, then 3, and then after this we are going to make 5 chains. And look, so far we have 2 shells. We will call this a shell 1 and 2. So look, after these 2 shells we are going to make 5 chains. We will skip one eye, and in the next one we are just going to make 1 double crochet, then 5 chains, and we will skip one eye, and in the next eye again 1 double crochet. So again 5 chains, and we are going to repeat this segment of the 2 shells, okay? So this is how the sequence will go. After the 2 shells we will skip one eye and make 5 chains and 2 segments of 2 double crochets, and we will finish like we started. Well, look, here I finished the row. We have 1 segment, then the shells, 2 shells, then 2 double crochets, again the 2 shells, 2 double crochet, 2 shells, and well, we finished the row like we started with just 1 segment of 3 double crochet. So we are here. But guess what? I have left one eye, so I will undo it slowly and very carefully. So at the end we will have, instead of 40 eyes, we will use 39. Okay, so we are going to leave it here. We are going to make a knot, and well, then we will continue with the rest of the stitch. And well, we will finish with 3 double crochet, 2 here inside the eye, and the last one right here in the join. So this will be for the edge, right? So the last double crochet. So like this is how we will always start and finish the row, okay? Always at the beginning and at the end. Well, now turn around, and now we are going with the next row. We will go up with 3 chains, and well, we will make double crochet over double crochet. So here we will have the first 3 double crochet off the edge, you see. Then we will make 3, 4, 5 chains, yarn over, and right in the middle of inside the shell. So well, remember, we will make 3 double crochets right there. We are making this 3 double crochet out of 3 crochet, then 1, 2, 3 chains, and again in the same space we are going to make 3 double crochets together. So as you could see, we are going to make shell over shell. So then 5 chains, and we will repeat, and we will continue making shell over shell. Sorry, I didn't have more yarn. So okay, shell over shell with 5 chains between, then 5 chains, and now here in this space where we made the last 2 double crochets alone, well, right here inside we are going to make a double crochet, then a second double crochet, a third double crochet, a fourth double crochet, so then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 double crochet. We have to make it a little bit loose. If you can, well, change your hook, okay? So 10, 11, and 12 double crochet out of 3 crochet, you see? So we made 12 double crochets inside, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and again shell over shell. And like this is how we are going to continue the whole row in the space that we made where we made the 2 double crochets alone. Right there inside we are going to make 12 double crochet, and while we have shells we are going to continue making shell over shell, and like this the whole row. And well, we will have something like this, okay? So we made the 12 double crochets, then shells over shell, and we started and finished the row the same with 3 double crochet for the edge. Well, now turn around, and again we are going to start the row like this with 3 double crochet. And well, remember, try to crochet a little bit loose, and again we are going to make 5 chains, and we are going to make shell over shell again, and then I will show you how we are going to continue with the rest of the stitch. So see you here to teach you how we are going to make this part, okay? Well, look, so here we have the 3 double crochets of the edge, then shell over shell, and look here where we have the 12 double crochet, we are going to make a double crochet, then 1 chain, and then we will continue making double crochet over double crochet, but with 1 chain between them. And well, we will continue like this the whole row, okay? Here we have the 12 double crochets. We are going to make this double crochet over double crochet and with 1 chain between, and then 5 chains, and then shell over shell, okay? And between shells also we are going to make 5 chains. So see you at the end of this row. Well, look, I did get ahead a little bit, so here I have the eyes, then 3 rows, and here I did get ahead and I started with the 4th row. I made the 3 double crochet, shell over shell, and in the second shell we are going to increase. We are going to make inside 3 segments with 3 double crochet each. You see 1, 2, and 3, and between segments we are going to make 3 chains. So and like this is how we are going to increase. Well, now look, we are going to make 5 chains, 3, 4, and 5, and now here inside the first double crochet we are going to make a double crochet, then 1 chain, and again a double crochet, then 1 chain, a double crochet, and like this is how we are going to continue, and see you here because also we are going to increase. Well, as you could see here, we already have the shell with 3 segments, and here where we had 12 double crochet in this row, instead of 12 we will have 11. And well, in the coming rows we are going to repeat and make the same between the spaces. We are going to make the double crochet, and like this it will reduce and the drawing of the pineapple will be. And we will have the same before and after the pineapple. We are going to repeat this shell with 3 segments. After the 5 chains we are going to make the 3 segments with 3 double crochets each. So here we have the first 3 double crochet, then 1, 2, 3, then again the second segment with 3 double crochet, then 3 chains, and then the third segment. Remember each segment with 3 double crochets. So 2 and 3. Okay, so it will look like this. So then we will make this shell the same with 2, and then we will have the pineapple, and then after the pineapple we are going to, in this pineapple we are going to increase and make each shell with 3. As you could see, we have 1 pineapple, then 2, then the one that it's in the middle will be with 2 segments each shell, and then the last one that it's in the sides will be out of 3 segments. Okay, but I will make it and I will show you how it looks. Well, look, here I finished the row, and well, I have the shell, then the shell of 3, the pineapple with 11 double crochets, then the shell of 3, the shell of 2, then the pineapple, the shell of 2, the shell of 3, the pineapple, the shell of 3, and these are the sides, the pineapples of the sides, and we will finish with the shell of 2 and the segment of 3 double crochets. So here we have the pineapples of the sides and the pineapples of the middle. Will have each side the shells with 2 segments, and the pineapples of the side, the segments will be of 3 segments in this row. Okay, remember this is the row number 4, and we are about to start with the row number 5, and we will start the same and see you in this shell to tell you what's next. Look, here I am in the row 1, 2, 3, 4, and here is the row number 5. Everything will be the same, but remember that here in the pineapple, instead of 11 that we had in the last row, in this row we will have 10. Remember, we started with 12, then 11, and now we have 10. Then in the next row we will have 9, and we will have always here 5 chains. And the only thing that it will change are the shells of the size of the pineapple, but only the pineapples that are in the sides. Okay, the pineapple in the middle will be the same, just the pineapple that we have at the beginning and at the end. So here we are in one of the pineapples of the sides, and here instead of making of the 3 segments we are going to make 1 shell each side between the segment, you see. So this is in the row number 5. So in the row number 6 we will start the same. So the shell, then 5 chains, and now here inside each space we are going to make 1 shell with 3 double crochets inside. I will make it and I will show you how it looks. Remember, always 5 chains between. Well, here I am, I already made 1 shell. Now I'm making the second shell that goes between. So 3 chains, and then the second part of the shell, Remember the 3 double crochets out of 3 double crochet. So here we have the second, then 5 chains, and then inside of the next shell we are going to make the third shell. So again, each shell has 2 segments of 3 double crochets and between them 3 chains. We are making this to have the yoke of a cardigan, okay, so this will open more to have that part. Okay, so then the 5 chains, and then here inside these spaces 1 double crochet to make the pineapple. So here, as you could see, we have 3 shells, then 4 shells, and then 2, 4, and 6 shells. And well, like this we are going to continue. Remember that this is the row number 6. Where here I finished the row number 6, and now I have here from 1, now I have 6 shells, you see? And the pineapple have started to reduce. So remember I started with 12, now I will have 8. In the next row and each side the shells we increased, okay? And the pineapple of the middle we continue the same. Okay, here in the pineapples of the sides, like this is where we increased, remember. So again we will start the row again like we have been making it, and well, here I will show you what we are going to do next, because we are going to make here in the middle one short like the one we made here with 3 segments together. Well, here we are in the row number 7, okay? So here in the shells of the middle I made 3 segments together. I continue making shell over shell. Here I have 1 shell, then here's where I increase, then the pineapple, then after the pineapple here we increased the same. I made here, as you could see, the shell with 3 segments and the sides on the one of the sides with 2. Here I reduced the pineapple, and now in the next row I will increase again here. In the next row we will start the same, and now in each space we are going to make 1 shell. So this is the row number 8 and will look like this, okay? I already making 1 in each space of the shell. I made 1 shell. So I think that this will be the last row, and now we are ready to divide to make the armhole. So well, we are going to finish this row, and in the started of the 9th row, see you there to teach you how we are going to divide to make the sleeves, and also how to make the back, the 2 fronts. And well, now let's finish this row first. Remember that here in the pineapple we are going to reduce, and then I will tell you how it will look. Look, I made the counting, and I want to give you some seconds so you can see exactly and you can count the rows that we have so far, okay? So we finished the row number 9. I made a mistake, so you can count them, and here we are about to start with the row number 10, when we are going to start, and just right here in the half of this shell we are going to divide. We will jump all of this space, and then we will, well, we have these 2 segments. We are going to leave 2 and 1 in the other side, and right here is where we are going to put the other marker. We are going to fold and match and see if we have the same space from one side and in the other. And what we have in this side, we must have it in the other side too. In the other side too, I already put some markers, so I will tell you how it looks. Well, so here we are in the row number 10. So we are going to have 4 shells and then the marker. And we are right in the middle of the one that we opened, you see? So now we are going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. And we will go to where the other marker is. So right here, 2 shells after. Okay, and right here we will insert the hook and make a double crochet. Right there we are going to make the first segment, and well, the first shell. So 3 chains, and again in the same space the next segment of the shell. Okay, so the 3 double crochets, and we will have something like this so far. And this will be the armhole of her sleeve. So we are going to repeat the same in the other side too. Well, here I have folded this part. This is the sleeve, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 shells, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 shells in the other side. So if we unfold, we will have something like this: 4 for the front with 5 chains, the chains that we made here, and 4 for the back, and we will have the same in the other side too. And the second sleeve, and then well, we will continue making more rows for the bottom. And well, here in the fronts we will start always the same, okay? And then we will make the first shell the same, and the second shell is where it will change a little bit. We're in the 14th row. We are going to start throwing a pineapple than the ones that we made here. But for now, let's continue making shell over shell. And well, I want to tell you, if you want to make this cardigan for a bigger size, in this case this is a large size, okay? But in case that you need more volume, well, here in the chains that we made here, we can increase 1 shell more. And well, in this case I want increased. I think that for me and for my size is perfect, but in case you want to, well, you can increase there. In this case I will continue making shell over shell, and if you want to increase the size, well, here where we made the chains, you can make 1 more shell, okay? So I will continue, and I will show you how it looks in the mannequin so you can see better. In the back we are going to continue drawing the pineapple. So look, here in the mannequin it looks better, right? So here we have the pineapple. We are going to continue drawing it. So here we have the sleeves. Here we have the chains that we made. So far it's looking great. And now we have the 2 fronts, okay? Here where we used to increase the shells, we will stop, okay? This was for the joke, so now from now on it will be easier to continue with the rest of the cardigan. We will continue with the stitch, and well, remember that I told you if you want to increase one size here, you make 1 shell more. In this case I didn't. I will just leave it like this and make the chains. So well, I think that this will be the end of the first part. I will give you homework. So far I'm loving it, how it looks. Remember that, well, this is the weight yarn that I'm using, so please take that also into account. I will continue. I will make more rows until I have 14, and in the row number 14, see you there to teach you what's next, because in the second shell from the front, from here to here, in this shell, the second shell, here we are going to start drawing a pineapple, but in the row number 14. So see you there, and thank you so much for watching the first part. Please subscribe and stay tuned for the second part.